Good day, engineers. So, for this video, itutuloy natin yung concept ng lateral earth pressure at rest condition. So, dito sa video na to is ide-derive natin yung equation ng lateral earth pressure ng at rest condition. So, lakayan lang natin tong circle. So, for this one, syempre, ipinlat na natin yung active earth condition dun sa Morse circle. So, sabi ko nga, yung minimum principal natin, which is ito, will correspond dun sa lateral earth pressure for the active condition, and yung maximum principal stress natin will be corresponding to the effective vertical stress or the vertical effective pressure. So, after that, yung deviator stress natin will be sigma prime V minus sigma prime A. So, this is just the deduction of the effective lateral earth pressure and or the effective vertical pressure and the effective lateral earth pressure. So, yan yung pressure difference nila, which is the deviator stress or the delta sigma. Then, syempre, O1C1 will be the radius of our circle, which correspond to a value na i-divide lang natin tong deviator stress sa 2. So, kaya ang equation niya is sigma prime B minus sigma prime A over 2. Then, sabi natin from our previous video na ang failure ng ating or ang angle of failure natin is 45 plus V over 2. So, ibig sabihin, pag ipa-plot natin yon on our Morse circle, so, ito yung pole natin dyan. Kasi alam natin na from the soil element, yung horizontal natin or yung sigma prime B natin, which is the effective vertical stress, tumatama siya sa horizontal plane. So, ibig sabihin, from the maximum principal or yung sigma prime B, mag-drawing ka ng horizontal. So, kung ano yung tatapatan niya dun sa circle, yun yung pole. Eh, ang eksakto, tinapatan niya is yung minimum principal stress. So, ibig sabihin, yun din yung pole ng ating Morse circle. So, creating a line from the pole to the point of tangency nung ating Morse circle, tsaka yung tangent line, we have the 45 plus P over 2 na angle of failure plane. Siyempre, sabi ko nga, kung ano yung angle nito is twice lang nung nandun sa central angle kasi nga pareha sila ng ini-intercept na arc. So, ibig sabihin, this one is 90 plus phi. Then, we will have an angle dito which will correspond to a value phi. And as you can see, kung itong value na to is alpha, we can say na yung alpha na yun is just equal to 180 minus 90 minus phi. So as you can see, ang magiging value ni alpha will be 90 minus phi. So si alpha ngayon is ito. Then kung gusto mong kunin yung angle na nandito para mapalabas natin na phi talaga yun. So that is just syempre 180 minus 90 minus yung alpha, which is 90 minus phi. So as you can see, mababawasan to. So this is 180 minus 180 plus phi. So as you can see, ang matitira is only phi. So na-prove natin na itong angle na to is phi talaga. Then for this one, una natin kailangan para ma-derive yung equation natin ng lateral earth pressure is yung mga triangles. So for this Morse circle, ang pinakagagamitin nating triangle dyan is yung pinakamalaking triangle na mabubuo, which is O, C1O1. So, etong triangle yun na to. So, from that one, syempre kakailanganin natin yung segment ON, yung segment NO1, at pwede na din yung nakuha natin na O1C1, which is the radius of our Morse circle. So, ang kakailanganin na lang natin is ON and O1 na values. So, para mapalabas natin si ON, extract natin siya. So, eto siya. So, as you can see, dito pala sa active earth condition, kino-consider na natin yung cohesion ng soil. So, kapag cohesive yung soil, ganito yung diagram, magzi-zero out lang naman yan dun sa ating derived equation kapag non-cohesionless yan or normally consolidated or sand. So, makikita niya mamaya paano natin gagawin kung cohesionless na siya. So, we will derive the equation using a cohesive soil. So, para makuha yung OCN or yung ON dyan, let's say, itag natin yung horizontal distance niya at X and alam natin na that is a 90-degree angle yung point N or yung angle N. So, from this one, we have, syempre, this is opposite and this is the adjacent. So, that will be tangent of phi is equal to C divided by X. So, we can get O sub N. So, yung X natin dyan is equal to O sub N. So, that will be X is equal to C over tangent phi. So, we can say that O sub N or ON is equal to C over tangent phi. So, ngayon, meron na tayong ON. So, next one is, kunin naman natin si NO1. Si NO1, as you can see, is the midpoint of, or is the center of our circle. So, we can use midpoint formula to get NO1. So, ito ngayon yung gagamitin natin to get our value for the NO1. So, ibig sabihin, kasi syempre, ito, mula dito, that is a value delta sigma. So, yan yung sigma prime B minus sigma prime A. Pero ang kunin nating midpoint will be sigma prime A tsaka sigma prime V. So, using sigma prime A and sigma prime B to get the midpoint of the circle, which is ito, and it is the center of our circle, we will have the value NO1 is equal to sigma prime B plus sigma prime A over 2. Ito ngayon yung formula natin for NO1. Now we can get the bigger triangle, which is OC1O1 para ma-derive yung equation ng ating active earth condition. So, getting the value or getting the triangle or having a picture of that triangle. So, ito siya. So, ito na yung ON, which is, that is C cotangent of phi. So, kasi ito yan, C tangent of phi siya kanina, which is 1 over tangent phi is cotangent of phi. Then, ito na yung sigma prime V plus sigma prime A over 2. Then, ito yung radius ng ating Morse circle, which is sigma prime V minus sigma prime A over 2. And as you can see, alam natin na yung point of tangency will give us a 90-degree angle dun sa radius ng circle natin. So, ang function na pwede natin gamitin to derive the equations for our lateral earth pressure at rest condition will be sine of phi. Kasi this is opposite and this will be our hypotenuse. Itong O to O1. So, that will be sine of phi is equal to, so opposite will be O1, C1, then our hypotenuse will be ON and plus and O1. So, substituting, we will have sine of phi is equal to O1C1 will be sigma prime B minus sigma prime A over 2 divided by ON natin is C cotangent of phi plus, that is sigma prime V plus sigma prime A over 2. So, syempre, yung ilalim natin, kunin natin yung least common denominator. So, ito, yung C cotangent of phi. So, ito, kunin natin yung least common denominator nito. So, sine of phi is equal to, so that is over 2. So, 2 divided by 1 is 1 times C cotangent of phi, that is 2C cotangent of phi, plus 2 divided by 2 is 1, so times sigma prime B plus sigma prime A, so that is sigma prime B plus sigma prime A. Then, yung numerator natin will retain as sigma prime B minus sigma prime A over 2. Tapos ngayon, syempre, yung rule ng division ng fractions, so that will be sine of phi is equal to, syempre ito magkakaroon ng reciprocal yan, so that is sigma prime B minus sigma prime A over 2 times 2C cotangent of phi, or that is 2 na lang kasi magkakaroon ng reciprocal, so that is 2C cotangent of phi plus sigma prime B plus sigma prime A. So, syempre, ito magka-cancel out. So, the resulting equation will be sine of phi is equal to sigma prime of B minus sigma prime of A divided by, that is 2C cotangent of phi plus sigma prime B plus sigma prime A. So, ngayon, ito, pwede nating i-multiply papunta ron sa sine of phi. So, we could have an equation 2C cotangent ng phi sine phi, tapos siyempre plus sigma prime B sine of phi plus sigma prime A sine of phi. So, lahat sila magkakaroon ng sine of phi kasi dinala natin to doon. Kinross multiply natin. So, then, that is equal to sigma prime B minus sigma prime of A. So, syempre, we will arrange the terms. Yung sigma prime B, lipat natin doon. At yung itong sigma prime B na to, ilipat natin doon. At yung sigma prime A na nandito is ilipat natin dito. So, simplify na rin natin yung cotangent ng phi at yung sine phi. So, we could have 2C cotangent of phi, or that is, yung cotangent is, that is cosine of phi divided by sine of phi times sine of phi plus, lipat natin dito yung sigma prime B. So, that is negative sigma prime B plus sigma prime B sine of phi. Tapos, lipat natin dun sa kabila yung sigma prime A. So, ito magiging negative sigma prime A ito minus sigma prime A sine of phi. Kasi ito, inilipat natin dun. So, Next, simplify natin. So, ito magka-cancel. So, that will be 2c cosine of phi. Tapos, that is, factor out natin dito yung sigma prime of b. So, that is negative sigma prime of b. So, that is minus negative sigma prime of b times 1 minus sine of phi. Tapos yung nandito naman, i-factor out natin si negative sigma prime a. So that will be negative sigma prime a times 1 minus or 1 plus sine of phi. Ito na ngayon yung gagamitin natin for our value. So, syempre, ang kailangan nating hanapin dyan, yung lateral earth pressure na active. So, kailangan natin magkaroon ng sigma prime A. So, we will divide both sides by negative 1 plus sine of phi. So, divided by negative 1 or negative 1 plus sine of phi. So, ngayon, syempre, arranging the term, yung negative, yung negative sigma prime b dyan magiging positive. So, that is sigma prime of b times 1 minus sine of phi over 1 plus sine of phi. Then, yung 2c naman magiging negative. So, that is minus 2c. That is cosine of phi over 1 plus sine of phi. So, ito na ngayon yung sigma prime A natin or yung lateral earth pressure na derived equation. So, coming from this one, as you can see, merong value dito na 1 minus sine of p plus divided by 1 plus sine of phi na nakamultiply sa effective vertical stress. Ibig sabihin, we can say that this one is yung K sub A natin kasi siya yung active earth coefficient natin na minumultiply natin sa vertical stress. And ito ngayon is according to textbook, that is the square root ng Ka. We can try na i-derive or we can try na palabasin yan by substituting a value of phi. So, let's say, sabihin natin na may phi ka na given na 22. So, gamitin natin tong unang equation para palabasin si Ka. Sabi sa Ka is 1 minus sine ng 22 divided by 1 plus sine ng 22. So, that value will be equivalent to 0.455. Tapos ngayon, kunin natin yung square root ng Ka. Yung square root ng Ka will be equivalent to a value 0.6745. Kinuha ko lang yung decimal form niya dun sa calculator pero meron siyang fraction form. Then, kunin naman natin yung lalabas na equation from cosine of 25 over 1 plus sine of 25. So, this value will be, or cosine 22 pala, sorry. This is cosine 22 divided by 1 plus sine of 22. So, that will be equivalent to same. So, that is 0.6745. So, either of the two equations pwede nating gamitin. So, ibig sabihin, ang general formula for our sigma prime A or the active earth pressure kapag cohesive yung soil. So, by the way, this is just the condition na soil lang yung sinusuportahan ng retaining wall natin at walang ibang loads kagaya ng water pressure at surcharge load. So that will be sigma prime A is equal to, we can say that sigma prime B Ka minus 2C square root ng Ka. So pwede nating sabihin na Ka kasi pares lang naman siya ng ilalabas sa yung value as you can see here. So, meron pang isang equation na pwede kay Ka at kay square root ng Ka. So, para kay Ka, so sabi natin that is 1 minus sine of phi tapos 1 plus sine of phi. Tapos, pwede din siyang tangent squared that is 45 minus phi over 2. So, para lang natin ginawa na yung angle of failure plane niya kanina. So, as you can see, yung angle of failure plane na kinuha natin is yung pakabila. So, yung minus sign. So, kung yung angle of failure plane niya is plus sign, so dito, pag yung KA na yung kukunin, that is yung minus sign, yung 45 minus phi over 2. Ibig sabihin, yung pakabila yun na value na kinuha natin kanina. So, parang galing siya dun sa alpha natin na 90 minus phi. So, yung alpha natin dinivide sa 2. So, that is 45 minus phi over 2. Yung tangent nun. So, yun ngayon yung KA natin na kinuha. So, that is tangent squared 45 minus phi over 2. We can try to get this value. So, ang lalabas din dyan will be 0.455 din. Tapos, si square root ng KA, pwede siyang, sabi natin, cosine phi over 1 plus sine of phi. So, pwede din siyang tangent lang 45 minus phi over 2. Same lang silang tatlo na lalabas na 0.6745. So, meron na tayong iba't ibang formula for our square root ng KA. Then, this is our general formula for our equation ng active earth coefficient na cohesive. So, ito yung active earth pressure rather for a cohesive soil. Pag non-cohesive yan or cohesionless yung soil, let's just set C is equal to 0. So, ibig sabihin that is sigma prime A is equal to sigma prime B Ka na lang siya. Kasi cohesionless yung soil natin. So, sa at-rest condition kasi hindi natin kino-consider yung cohesion doon, but rather, puro cohesionless lang yung nasa-solve natin on the at-rest part. Pero dito sa active condition, kino-consider na natin yung cohesive and kung non-cohesive siya. So, ito yung equation for cohesive na na-derive natin and this is for non-cohesive. So, yung values ng Ka is ito and yung values para makuha si square root ng Ka is ito. So, that will be the derived equation for our active earth pressure or the active earth pressure coefficients din. And this will be all for this video. For our next video, we will be having the lateral earth pressure for the passive earth condition. So that will be all for this video. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe to Butch TV.